really listened and fell in love with the tune, and was immediately in. They got together, they rehearsed, and Bill just instinctively knew he was able to listen to an acoustic recording, hear it electrically with the electric guitars and the distortion and all that, and just knew where the song needed to go and where the drums had to happen. Yeah. They got together and it was instantaneous. The three of them got together. But they still had a piece missing, which was the bass.
Right.
Murph and I were in a band before called Rehab X from the Lehighton, Pennsylvania area.
Right.
For various reasons, I was not really in the band anymore, and he obviously wasn't in the band anymore.
Right.
But we still kept in contact. And they were promoting all over the place looking for bass players because they had shows booked.
Wow.
So I got a hold of him and said, yo, Murph, I'll fill in. I'd actually pretty well given up music by that point. Well, as you guys know, you're playing 4 or 5 nights a week for how many years?
Oh, sure.
You need a break.
Yeah.
And I got tired of loading out at 3:30 in the morning and getting home with 3 hours of sleep on a weekend because you got the show and work and the show and work. And so I backed away from it. I said, but tell you what, I'll fill in until you find the right guy. Once you find your guy, I'll shake hands, kiss you on the forehead, pat you on the behind, and send you off to your fame and fortune. He's like, yeah, okay, it'd be great. So I show up for rehearsal, hadn't heard the tunes at all. When we started playing, and I'm listening to these songs, and they play it through once, let me hear it, and I get the chords down, and we go, and for some reason, I just instinctively knew where the music was headed. And I knew the vibe they were looking for.
But you're a great musician.
No, it's just there was that unspoken connection.
Holding out on me.
No, Johnny, you two know what I'm talking about. You two have it where, Johnny, you can start singing a brand new song, she starts singing it behind you, and the harmonies are there even though you've never done it together.
It's amazing.
But see, that's what it was. You had that connection, that thing.
It started from day one. From day one, whatever I sang.
And that's what happened here. For some reason, the four of us instantly connected. There was that thing, the world circled in around us, and we had it. And by the end of rehearsal, I'm still filling in. They had found their bass player. And it wasn't, it was a couple of weeks later. We'd already done a show or two that I realized, wait a minute, they stopped looking for bass players. I'm only filling in. Well, this song here, after I got the songs that they'd already written, learned.
Right.
Murph came in one night and he's like, hey, I've got this riff. And that was the song. And it was the first one we did together as a full band.
That's great.
And it's a great tune.
Oh, yeah.
And I knew then that it was going to be good.
Yeah. Well,
are you bored yet, guys?
No.
I know we went long, but I'm talking to the audience, Johnny. I know you.
Let me see.
no, but you know something?
Let me tell you something. It's free time.
You talk to me.
You talk to me. You're one of those guys that, I forgot what I was saying.
All I can say is that, I mean, you recorded a song with us, We Are America.
Great song. Great, Johnny. You guys did a great job.
That was the most fun recording. It was you, my nephew, Rod, and a fabulous bass player. And
you're smoking drugs again. Sheri. I mean,
guitar.
And that guitar player. He's a guitar teacher down in Hellertown. John? Was that his name, John?
Oh, we're so stupid. What can I tell you? But anyway, you look at it, that we had so much fun, and we all just locked into each other,
And that's what I was talking about. We got in the studio, and it took us 4 tries, and we had the whole song done.
Yeah. And even the guy that had the studio, he was like,
Ivan from CNC Studios. I love Ivan.
He's
always been really good. Unfortunately, well, CNC actually shut down. I
know that.
Well, the owner of the studio got into a little bit of legal trouble, and so everything shut down. It's owned by somebody else now. And the music store used to be around the front, in the basement of a duplex, a couple of houses. Then around back, they built the studio.
Right.
Well, what happened is the music store is not in the basement anymore. The music store's around where the studio used to be.
Oh.
Now, what Ivan's doing, I don't know. My guess is he's probably drumming, because he's a hell of a drummer. He really is.
Yeah.
He was in a local band called Small Town, and he's just phenomenal.
He's nice.
We've been trying to reach him.
He's great to work with. Great.
I can't even begin to. Can't even begin.
Well, but what we'd like to do right now is play your song from, the... My brain is gone to sleep. Anyway, it's called Mirror.
Mirror, yes. It's the title track from the EP.
Right.
And it's a little different than the other songs we've been hearing.
Yeah, but what's really interesting is that we all look into a mirror at one point or another.
This EP and me an extended extended side.
I'm too young to know what those things are. EP, LP, extended.
No, but it's
Anyway, we're going to play that, and then we'll come back and, talk a little more.
That's Sheri
Okay.
Wonderful.
Johnny, you are already in trouble, my brother. You are not. Sweet talking your missus is not going to stop this.
That's right. And here is Mirror.
Although I'm not sure who you are, and it's a face I can almost recognize, but it fades from memory too soon. inside of me. From the other side of
I really like it. Yeah, that's a fabulous song.
Thank you. It's a little different than what we do. It's the only real soul song that we have. Just to start off as an acoustic from the original Covering Murphy acoustic days, and it just made it to the EP.
That's great. But, keep up the good work, my goodness. And let us know your next concert. We want to definitely be there.
I also like it.
We're glad you're here, John.
Thanks.
Hey, you can tell when I'm mad at him because I call him John. Otherwise, I call him Johnny.
Johnny.
I don't think I've ever heard you call him Johnny. So
I'm always angry, I guess.
To sweep the floor.
Anyway, we just want to thank you so much for coming. And what's so great about it is you're right here in the studio with us. Most of the time we're calling people all over the world, actually.
Well, we're on our way through, and I know you guys are here, and I figured,
We definitely want you back, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't want me back. I was listening to you.
No, but we want to truly thank you. You're one of our best buddies, and anytime you want to stop in and be on the show, we are most welcome.
we love Ringo.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You're on drugs.
So be sure when you see anything about their band playing anywhere, be sure and make the show because you'll have a fabulous time.
Actually, you can check out all of our information on www.governingmurphy.com. You can catch us on Facebook there's two different ones. I'm not sure which one we're actually using. It's either GM Rocks U, letter U, or it's governingmurphy.live. Check out the two of them. You'll figure out which one it is. I'm the bass player. You need to make allowances. But yeah, you can find. We're also on iTunes. We're on Spotify. We're on all those websites you're supposed to be on.
Yeah.
You can find us on there.
That's great.
So go check it out. Actually, the next show is February 18th at Montoursville, Pennsylvania. We are at the Mill Tavern with Audio Box.
Right.
And then we're doing something after that.
Well, anyway, but now you have an idea of how to reach Ringo and find out exactly where they're going to be.
Yeah, listen to ReverbNation.com/GoverningMurphy. You can catch us there. Listen to the songs, download them, and profits go for a good cause. Get a hold of us. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want. Let us know where we're headed. And if you like what we're doing, we definitely enjoy the feedback.
That's great.
Ringo, we'd like to thank you very much. It was so much fun. I can't even.
Thanks, Johnny. I love being here with you guys.
Oh, yeah. And we look forward to seeing you again real soon.
Yeah.
Before we close our show today, we'd like to sing another couple of songs for you. And here's one that kind of describes how any of us might have felt at one time or another. Unchain My Heart.
Unchain my heart, got to let me be, 'cause you don't care, well, you got to set me free. Unchain my heart, baby, let me go. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't love me no more. Every time I call you on the phone, some better tell me that you